While with the next pick, the Chicago Bulls were happy for any piece to start rebuilding their roster.
We did not have a very good team. We'd had a couple of years where we played, we're playing pretty good, and then we'd sort of fallen off, and we weren't very good, so we needed help.
Chicago Bulls, the team that's ready to go next, and Michael Jordan seems to be the next one up.
Everybody's excited about that one.
Michael Jordan might not have been a center, but he was still a player plenty of teams wanted to get their hands on.
Rod Thorne, the general manager of the Bulls, he got an offer from the Philadelphia 76ers for Julius Erving.
Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
We were offered several enticing deals, but in our mind, other than Olajuwon, Jordan was our guy.
The Chicago Bulls picked Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
Well, Michael, you've got a great opportunity to step in there and win a city that is crying for a winner. Perhaps you can turn that Bulls thing around. What do you think?
Hopefully, I can go in and contribute and maybe turn it around. I'm looking forward to that.
We started practicing our first day in preseason, and I got a call after practice from an assistant coach and said, "You didn't mess this draft up."
Out of 3 attempts, Jordan spin move. Bradley, great defense to get back. Jordan goes up, hits it.
He was terrific, virtually right out of the box.
Long pass, Jordan driving, he slams it right over the top of Ozell Jones.
When I got to the pros, it was like, okay, now I can expand, I can showcase, I can show what I can do.
Oh, brother. If anyone was ever destined to transition from the college game to a pro game, it was Michael Jordan.
I'm surprised at how fast I'm picking up the game.
Jordan down the lane, all the way. Basket, he put it in. Well, he's got him standing in the aisles already.
He plays the game with charisma. When he gets his hands on the ball, the fans react.
Here's Jordan down the middle, all the way. Look at this crowd up on their feet.
Finally, he doesn't have a college coach who has a set system. He now has ultimate freedom, and it's like watching a bird take off.
Look at the air, look at the hang time, look at the flying motion.
There's a man who's become an instant star in the NBA. That's Michael Jordan.
I figure there are some people out there that's looking at Michael Jordan for the first time, so every day was a proving ground for me.
Oh, no. Michael Jordan double clutching on the reverse side of the board.
I was very energetic about showcasing that.
Here's Jordan.
He had the great combination of athleticism, skill, that will to win. He just had people's jaws dropping, the things that he could do.
Just watch this. Michael Jordan puts on his show. He's fun to watch.
Well, I think he's the most exciting player that's come into this league since Dr. J.
Jordan, look at the floor, let's watch.
To be compared to Dr. J. And I love to have the career that he had.
There's a kaboom.
And hopefully I can make a name for myself. I think Michael Jordan sounds pretty good to me.
Portland selects Sam Bowie, University of Kentucky.
Sam Bowie, the young man who came back from a stress fracture injury, the left shin bone. He was out for 2 seasons, redshirted, and he has come back. He has returned strong with Kentucky, and he's now the 2nd pick in the draft. I think we got an indication that Bowie was definitely going to Portland when he came in here carrying a Portland Trailblazer jacket.
There was no doubt about that, Al. I think he'll fit in very well for Jack Ramsey. Jack likes to use the center as a disher-offer, likes to use him as a blocker, a postman. I think it'll work very well.
And after last season, I don't think there was any question that Sam Bowie has fully recovered from the stress fractures after the 2-year layoff. He has exceptional quickness for a big man. As you see how he runs the court extremely well, could get inside at 7'1" and block the shots. An outstanding high post passer. He passed up the Olympics. Remember, he was a member of the 1980 Olympic squad.
He has great flexibility. He can play inside, outside, runs the court well. I think he's going to make a great pro.
And Lou, what do you say for a young player who sat out 2 come back to regain it.
Well, I think it shows the type of perseverance he has, that he was able to withstand all that misery and come back and perform, and look where he's now.
Portland Trailblazers have selected Sam Bowie.
Okay, Al Albert and the rest of our viewers across the country and the folks here at Felt Forum, get a good look at this very handsome young man, Sam Bowie from the Portland Trailblazers, the #1 pick of Portland. And Sam, courage has been your middle name. You've had to really fight back from some adversity, and I know a lot of folks, particularly yourself, are happy to see this day arrive.
Right, I had a 2-year layoff with my leg injury, but if I wouldn't have had the support from the community of Lexington as well as the state of Kentucky, I don't think I'd have been able to do it without their help. I'd like to take this time to thank my mother for sticking behind me, and she knows how much I love her. And right now, I'd just like to say, Mom, I made it.
Sam Bowie, #1 pick. Now, Sam, you know a little bit about what the Portland Trailblazers are made of. You know that that's an extraordinary organization. You've had a chance to meet with those people and talk with them. They tell me that they put you through an extensive physical before they made a decision on you, and the end result was a good one.
Well, I went up to Portland, and they gave me about a 7-hour physical. They didn't let anything out, so I don't know if that's referring back to the Bill Walton situation. I know he had a stress fracture, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm 100% sound.
Did you talk to Dr. Jack about the plans, where they would play you up there?
Well, I think they're planning on maybe moving Michael Thompson to forward and putting me in the middle. So I'm looking very forward to joining that organization.
Got an outstanding group of players up there, and they're just about a little bit shy of where they want to be, and you might be the missing link. What about Jack Ramsey's setup game? How do you feel you'll fit there?
Well, everyone knows that Dr. Ramsey is a profession in each and every way of the word. He's a great coach, and he's a type of guy that can take an individual and teach him what he needs to know. So I'm looking forward to working with Coach Ramsey and the staff.
And lots of help from your friends and your teammates and your coaching staff down at Kentucky. Joby Hall did an outstanding job of preparing you for this occasion.
Right, Coach Hall and his staff has done a wonderful job. They stuck behind me when I was down and out for the 2-year layoff, and I'd like to take this time to thank them. Thanks a lot, Coach Hall.
All right, there he is, Sam Bowie, #1 pick of Portland, #2 man in the draft. Let's go to Steve Jones. Steve?